What's up guys, Chris from Wex Photo Video here, and in this video we're going to be taking a closer look at Sennheiser's latest wireless microphone system. Now it's an entry-level digital wireless mic system that they are calling the XS Wireless Digital. Who'd have guessed the name there? And this is basically it. This is the design of them, this is how the units look, and first thing you notice is that they are super compact. They're so small and they feel really well built. Now, just to give you a sense of that size, I'm going to hold these up here, and I'm going to hold the RØDELink kit, which is obviously made by RØDE, which is a direct competitor to this kit. They're both entry level, and they're both pretty much the same price, and you can see just how big these RØDE units are in comparison to Sennheiser's new ones. Now, these are pretty much the only set that we have here in the UK, because obviously they've not been announced at the time of recording this video, so I literally only have the morning to have a play with these, and I thought it'd be best to do sort of a vlog for you guys, so really we can just sort of see what these are all about. So let's start off by taking a close look at the units themselves. Now, if I hold them both together, this is the transmitter, and this is the receiver. Now I hesitated there because they actually look pretty identical. The only difference that you can really tell on these units is that on the back of this one there's a little microphone icon, on the back of this one there's a little camera icon, just in case you forget which way around they go. If we look underneath, they've got a single USB-C port, and that's there for charging the internal battery on these things. It's not a removable battery, but the actual spec on it is pretty decent. So a full charge will take 2 hours. Of course, you guys who are quick at maths, 1 hour will give you 50%. And on maximum capacity, these things can run for around 5 hours, which is a really decent runtime. And what's nice as well is that you can continuously power these things through that USB-C port. So if you wanted to shoot for, non-stop for a full day, if you're doing presentations, then you literally can just run these indefinitely until, a year or two down the line they actually just break because they've never been turned off. Don't quote me on that, because I'm sure the warranty is quite good on these things. But other than that, at the top we've got the little connector, which is where you're going to connect your mic or your 3.5mm jack into your camera. And on the front we've got a single button on each device and a little LED light, and that is literally the whole unit. They're very sleek and very streamlined. So let's have a look at actual functionality. To turn these units on, there's only one physical button on the unit, so it's going to be that, isn't it? If you just press and hold it, it'll then go green and blink green whilst it looks for its mate, and then when they've found each other they will celebrate by going fully green indefinitely until they run out of batteries, of course. Now these two things are now ready to work together. They are paired and ready to go. Now, because there's only one button on there, you don't have any other controls over the gain or whatnot. It's all managed intelligently in the background. But you do have control over the mute. So I can click the button once and both the lights go orange, and that is the system muted. Click it again and it goes green. Now what's quite nice is that I can mute and unmute it from either end. So if I give you an example why that's useful is that, okay, it's a boring example, so do bear with me. If you're filming a presentation, like a big conference, you've got your guy all mic'd up ready to go, he's sat by the side of the stage waiting to go on, and he's muted himself because he doesn't want you hearing, him heavy breathing, the gas in his belly, because he's nervous before he goes on the stage. And then he goes on stage, and because he's all caught up in it, he's forgot to unmute himself. Now you can't hear it. What's nice with this system is that you just click the button at your end and it will unmute the whole system, even though he was the one who initiated that mute. So that's a really nice feature to have, and something that you don't really get on any other wireless system at this sort of price point. Finally, in terms of power management, those LED lights on there will flash a certain amount of times in different colours, and that is how much power you've got. I'm not going to pretend that I know what they are because I looked at the instruction manual and it's a bit like reading Morse code. That's just something you guys are going to have to get used to and get to grips with if you are going to invest in this system, but I'm sure it is easy to learn. I just haven't had the time to do it today. So before I move on, I just want to show you what you get with the sort of like the Lavalier kit, sort of like the interview kit. You get the receiver, the transmitter, which we've just covered already. You get a little shoe mount so that you can go directly on top of your camera. You get a belt clip for your presenter. You get a 3.5mm to 3.5mm so it can go again straight into your camera. and you get the ME2 microphone, which is basically like the equivalent of Sennheiser's kit lens, which is a decent mic. I think you could upgrade this mic if you wanted to, but that sort of detracts from the whole point of this is an entry-level system. If you're going to spend loads on your mic, then you might as well, get a much better system. So let's have a listen to how these actually sound. Now I'm going to hook up the Lavalier system to one of my camera channels, and I'm also going to hook up the RØDELink system to the other one. I'm just going to go between the two so you can hear the difference, because realistically these are the two mic systems that you're going to buy if this is the sort of budget that you've got to work with. Okay, so I've got Sennheiser on channel 1 and I've got the Rode on channel 2. I'm going to read this very exciting passage about the new Sennheiser kit, and then I'll flip between the two so you guys can make up your mind as to how you're thinking this sounds. Okay, so let's begin. Plug and play. Sets are all paired and include all the accessories needed for a quick start, and you can easily pair your unit with others at a push of a button. License free. The system operates at 2.4 GHz, which is pretty much available worldwide to use, so no problems or issues with licenses. Ease of use, automatic channel allocation and interference management, miniature design. Lightweight plugs can all be hidden and stored easily. Intuitive operation, one LED light, one button concept. Superior audio, digital transmission of audio with a range of up to 75 meters. So last but not least, an area that I want to touch upon is just how sort of modular this system is going to be. If you're looking for a wireless microphone system, potentially a first one, who knows, and you're going to look at getting these, then you want to have the peace of mind that, should you develop and upgrade your kit, that you can add more bits to it gradually instead of having to invest in a whole new system each time. And that's kind of what Sennheiser are sort of envisioning allowing you to do with a whole host of other receivers and transmitters. So obviously these are Lavalier ones that we've just talked about throughout the whole video. What's really cool is if we look at some of the other base units. So we've got a male XLR. So if you want to plug this, sorry, not male, female XLR. So if you want to plug this into a handheld mic, this can then be paired with your camera receiver, so we can go straight into the camera from a handheld mic, or it could be a shotgun on a boom pole, whatever you want. We've also got a male version, so again we can pair these two together, so shotgun microphone and boom pole, and then this XLR unit can go straight into your camera instead of going to that 3.5mm jack. And of course these can be paired with these and they can all be intermingled. And a cool addition is that we've also got these ones. It's a 1/4" jack, and we normally just see these purely for musical instruments. So this one's got a little guitar icon on the back, so what you could do, plug this into the output of your guitar, plug this into your amp, and hey presto, you've got a wireless guitar set up. That could also go into your mixing desk for recording, or what's kind of cool is that you could pair this with the, let's say, 3.5mm jack output. So you could actually record your guitar or whatever musical instrument and go straight into your camera for that recording, which I think is, that's really quite impressive, that you don't have to, block buy all of these parts. You can literally buy them one by one and build up your kit as you go based on your needs, which I think that's pretty awesome, to be fair, especially for the price that we're talking about. But anyway, I hope you found this video useful. Sorry that I've rambled on. Like I said, I've only had these units to play with this morning. I wanted to get something out for you guys so that you can get a quick look as to what these things are all about. I personally actually quite like them. I think that I will probably look to move on from my RØDELink filmmaker kit and start to use these, just because these use AA batteries, they run fast, it's not great for the environment. These use rechargeable ones, and also look at the size difference. They're so much smaller, and if you're an independent filmmaker, one-man band or whatnot, that's going to make a huge difference when you're lugging your kit about. Anyway, thanks for watching. Any questions, put them in the comments. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I shall see you next time.